What's up, guys, and welcome back to another replay cast featuring Artosis. And today we're doing something a little bit different. You will see we're on a map here called Gaia, a map that I'm pretty sure a lot of you have never heard of. And we have a Protoss versus Terran feud today. It is Idra versus Artosis. This game, however, was played on the 15th of September 2007. So think about Artosis now being 41, 42 present day. This is what Artosis was playing like when he was 21, 22 years old. So I'm just super duper curious to see how did Artosis play back in the day versus how he plays now. Now, I specifically chose Idra as the player that I wanted to do my first retro cast for a while. Because back when I was a baby rabbit roo and I was doing my first few OG casts about 3 or 4 years ago, I don't think I had a video that had done over 100 views. And I did an old game between Idra and Artosis, and it got 12,000 views, and I was like totally blown away. I did not expect that. And that gave my channel its first little wave or impetus, little bit of momentum. So I felt now, having got myself back into it a little bit, and I'm sort of now well and truly on the road to 1,000 subs. Let me sort of try and find some of these older games that I haven't cast yet and bring them to you today. So this is the kind of thing you think is fun to do as a change. I know most of us want to keep tabs of his current ladder journeys and today's games and today's players, but every now and again it's nice to pull out the old retro cast pack. It's nice that you can load them in the modern remastered client and you can play the game. So just looks like a standard 3-player map, this Gaia. A lot of the shaping kind of looks similar to a little combo of Polypoid and Fighting Spirit. Some awkward sort of drop spots here on the side, some potential island maps or just easy drops spots for expansions. And yeah, Idra's just opening standard here. No dramas, no zealot, nothing of any kind. And Artosis just started his factory at about 2 minutes 38 seconds. So nothing seems to be different between 21-year-old Artosis and 42-year-old Artosis, give or take. Still not hitting that 2 minute 27 factory timing, but perhaps at this time it wasn't as relevant as we all know it is today. So yeah. Also, still got 3 on gas, right? So you kind of taught now to optimize your gas so that you can get your command center first. He's already made his factory, so you should have pulled them off, but the meta just wasn't there at the time, dudes. So, so this is what's happening. So I'll take likes and interaction, engagement on this video as a signal to determine whether or not doing some of these retro games is a good idea or not. You would have noticed with toggles, for example, I do tend to give things a decent try. So I don't give up after one video. I'll usually give it at least 4 or 5 and then go, okay, well, based on the balance of the responses across a sample of 5, this was what people liked, this is what people didn't like, this is sort of whether it's still worthwhile to continue or not. So that's the way that I will take any signals from you guys to continue doing fun things like this. All right, so we're up to 4 Marines. We're getting a tank. Oh my God, he's going to FD push him. Old school, baby. Let's go. FD in the house. We are banking up so much gas, bro. This is so suboptimal. I mean, we can laugh at this today because we understand builds and build orders, but like, this is just not a thing. Like, why? What are you doing with all this gas? Oh, it's so funny. So funny. Okay, so we got another goon. To be fair, we are going robo before expanding. This, by the way, is I remember day 9 doing the how to Starcraft. He made a whole massive YouTube series of like coaching videos and stuff, and he spoke about different builds, and this was the OG Protoss build against Terran, right? So you get your robo, you're like safe against everything, you even get observatory, and then you expand. So it looks like that's what Idra's doing. So this is like the even safer version of the 28 Nexus. It's so funny how this game has expanded since then or changed. So there we go. We got a 5 minute 10 second Nexus. And he's ahead of expanding. Obviously, Artosis here on his single factory. He's got all of the gas, 3 tanks, and now he's doing his command center. So both players doing very, very old school safe meta. But this was the style at the time, guys. We cannot be overly critical, but we can chuckle at just how much this damn game has changed. It is so fascinating. I wonder if Artie at this stage of his life had aspirations to be a pro gamer. He did move to Korea about a year after this game was played, if I recall. He moved to Korea in 2008 to pursue a career in commentary. So who would have known that baby Artosis would become the king of Broodwar that he is today? These were the formative years when he was still becoming what he now is, which is a sort of decent A-rank player and a brilliant commentator. I will never ever fault his commentating or his analysis. I think he is absolutely excellent. He is the leader in terms of YouTube on the platform, in terms of commentary, casts, games. He's very in demand still if he does any guest commentary on any of the major competitions. And it's well deserved. He really is an excellent commentator and just an ambassador and someone who's given loads to the game. He's also not yet landed his command center. So we are looking at a 7-minute landing of our command center here. Idra's on 34 probes and sending around his drones to have a looky-loo here. This is a scouting racks, I guess, and it's actually very smart to put this here because this is a prime spot to just put in a shuttle and do some drops. Looks like Idra wants to potentially expand here. I don't know, that's why he sent the probe. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Also have a marine watching here. It does lift this off, and I think will this survive? I'm not sure. Not sure. I don't think it will. Let's look at it all the way here to be repaired by an SCV. And Idra wants it to die, man. He's like, this barracks is the bane of my existence and will die. And that is the end of the barracks. Okay. Scouting eBay. 57 plays 70. It's so suboptimal, dude. Like, oh my word. It's so funny. Still just 3 gate. Making Templar tech behind this. So we should see a couple of storms from Idra. He is getting... Well, Artosis is getting speed for his vultures. He's also now going up to 4 factories. And... Observer has flown in and been spotted. Also expanding here. It kind of telegraphed it, so I think Artie would know that it was expanded here. Kind of difficult to tell whose expansion this is. It probably is Artosis by virtue of the fact that it's easier to access by land. But Artie was definitely keeping an eye on when that expansion happened. Got a couple of high ground tanks here as well. Shuttle. Nothing in it though. Oh shit. Never mind. There were DTs in it. Oh my god, the shuttle went here and the DTs have arrived. Hello, gentlemen. All these SCVs have stopped working. This is like a different kind of panic. It's a frozen panic. I've checked this replay before loading up the game just to check that it wasn't corrupted or anything, guys. So that wasn't anything other than he's still just leaving these SCVs here. Oh, the drag is real. There's still a DT here somewhere. Where are you? There you are. Hacking away at this machine shop. Apologies, I missed the initial drop. But as soon as I started hearing the swiping, we were in the right spot. And the damage she has been done. But the frozen workers, just all it's just stopped dead. They weren't pulled, they weren't run, they just stopped. Oh, so funny. Now he finally gets a turret up. And that's the end of the DT harassment. But that's going to just do like uber damage. And he's just massing up dragoons and zealots behind this. So he made this Templar archives with the purpose of doing a DT drop. And now I imagine he's planning some kind of timing. Finally getting scanners up. So those builds from Terran where they either make sure they have scanners and or turrets and or mines at certain timings to block some of these sort of silly moves that Protoss can do. I don't think we're meta or standard at the time. Arto is now banking up a little bit of cash. He's got 4 factories. I think he could make a couple more. He's going to have a bit of a tough time expanding. Idra's got himself up to 60 probes, so still hitting some of the basics on his macro, which is good. And probably what you would expect. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gateways, which is not that many, considering he's got 3 full mining bases and 61 probes. But that's what we got. And Otto's got 49 SCVs, remaking SCVs after the little bit of DT harassment. And the big question is, when or if is Artie going to try and take a third base? And where would he take it? Probably here? He'd have to try and take it. And I expect that our Protoss would do his utmost to deny that. Is that a dropship? Holy crap, there we go. So Otto now doing a bit of drop harassment himself. Very nice. Dropping in a few tanks, vultures, very quick probe pull. Should be able to chase this down though. I don't know what he's sieging up to try and kill, but probably just going to take down the Nexus. Takes down the cannon. Lays a few mines. So the probes got out safely, but I think the Nexus is in a bit of trouble. Uh-oh. More mine drags. Oh, wow, he's lost about 4 dragoons. Oh my god, observers, guys! Oh no! Oh, the retreating probes got wrecked. Oh, so funny. That's going to be the end of yet another barracks. So the base is destroyed. Otto is still very much just a 2-basing Terran. And that seems to be his plan, guys. He doesn't seem to have a third base in mind yet at all. Idra's now established another spot over here. We have some shuttles. We have some High Templars. Another dropship moving on. Oh, he does! Okay, so a 13-minute third base. Here we go. And this is now the area he's going to have to try and protect. And if you ever wanted to have a wide open third base, this is the one, guys. This is the one. Look at this. How do you defend this base? What is with these maps, man? I mean, surely the idea would be to try and get up here, or to establish this position and then expand in both this location and that location. He's very close to the Protoss too. Look at this. And I think this is kind of an invitation for Idra to come and have a look. He's got an observer here. And this is what we got. So trying to clear some mines. I don't like Idra's chances of having a good engagement here. It's going to drop in a few Zealot bombs. And do hear a couple of High Templars, DTs dying. The tanks are very, very clumped up here. So the mine drags are doing a lot of good work. And I think Artosis' dreams and aspirations of establishing a third base have long and very quickly died. So we still got a bit of money here, and we are running really low here though. Otto is thinking about loading up a dropship. We'll keep an eye on where he goes. Idra decides to keep moving. He does have a pretty decent chunk. Still just 7 gateways, hey? With all that macro power, you'd think maybe another 3 or 4 gates would serve me. But nope, 7 is the number. And does pull away here. Thought that was the dropship, but it's just a vulture loitering about. I think Idra's just got sort of superior macro here, but a very straightforward strategy played by him so far. The DT drop did good work, and then Artosis' drop here to kill the space was good. But then that engagement there in the wide open, he had such a nice wide arc that he could engage the Terran in, was able to trade favorably, which you would expect. What are our upgrades? We have +1 versus at 15 minutes, 0-0. So we don't make armories here, guys. Armories are a waste of time. Excuse me, we are getting our first upgrades now. We've gone from no armories to 2 of them. There must be somewhere. Where are they? Oh my god, look at these number of dropships. Keep an eye on those. There they are. So you had no upgrades to suddenly going double upgrades, which is quite fun. So we're sending our dropships back to the same spot we denied before. And I expect we want to try and get a similar result. And meanwhile, Idra is moving in a big army here. Seems to want to just try and challenge this position. There's a lot of mines, but other than that, not much. And I think this is, he's actually firing down here as well, so this is going pretty nicely. But Idra decides, screw it, man, we're going and we're going good, and we mean it. And another couple of decent drags, good storms on these tanks, sending in more and more dragoons. He's probably got a couple more storms spared here as well. Here we do see him throw down some storms on those back line of tanks. He didn't storm the marine line, or the SCV line, interestingly enough, but the dragoons are doing the job for him. So the retreating SCV is getting picked up. RT is down to 30 SCVs. So even though he's managed to deny this base and stop all mining at this base, the counter damage that Idra's done here is just devastating. Killing both of those command centers, pushing him down to 29 workers. To try and re-establish any bases now is going to be really, really, really difficult. He's even made Archons from the Templars that had no energy. Oh, now moves right up into the main of Artosis here. It's just got so much ascendancy, so much momentum. Doesn't seem any need to stop pressing advantage, so we'll continue to do so. More SCVs trying to get back. Run, SCVs! I don't think the SCVs know what to do, or where to go, or why. Anyway, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. This is a pretty cool map, actually. Games from 2007. Who knew that they would work perfectly in the remastered client now, hey? How good is that? He's going to make him kill every single freaking worker as well. Still sending in a stream of reinforcements, and Artosis has left the game. No GG. Maybe they GG'd in another way. Who knows? Anyway, guys, priding myself on trying to do things a little bit different, not trying to do the same things as everybody else. Let me know if you enjoy these kinds of retro casts. I do have a handful of them that I am potentially going to go through. Any feedback on these videos will be fun. I just love comparing the meta to today versus back then. And I just love comparing the play style, the build orders. It's all really, really fun and enjoyable. And that's the whole purpose here, is just to cast this all in good fun. So if you did enjoy the replay, please do hit a like and engage. Let me know why and whether you'd like to see more. And until next time, I'm Rabidru. Thank you so much for watching, and you take it easy.